welcome back to my channel for a new LEGO military video. Today with one of the most famous attack helicopters in the world, the AH-1Z, codename Viper. This is an attack helicopter from United States of America, often adopted also by Marines, so you can find it in many photos with Marines written here on the side. And today I realized a LEGO version of it. Actually, I already designed this machine in the past, but the new one is much better. You can see here some photos of the previous version. It was good. I'm not saying that was not a good variant of it, but I think the new one is on a totally different level. I really love it. I'm quite proud of this creation. I think it turned out pretty well, and this is one of my best creations so far. Here you can see what you find in the instructions. So as a fast reminder for who is new on this channel, you can find in the description of the video the link to download the instructions for this helicopter, and of course clicking in the right up corner, or again in the description of the video, also a link to all my other creations, because of course this is not my only one. I did many machines, so you can check all of them in a playlist. It's more comfortable for you. While here we will check all the features of the AH-1Z. But before starting, please remember to leave a thumbs up if you like this project. It's really appreciated, and YouTube is a little bit stupid, so it's really helpful for me if you leave a simple thumbs up. But now I think we can analyze all the details of the project. Here, as you may notice, this is everything present in the instructions, so you will find the instructions for the helicopter. The minifigures, no, because you can use the minifigure you want. These are needed only for the scale, because this is in a minifigure scale, so you can place minifigures inside if you want. If you don't want to, who I am to tell you what to do. And here the weapons available. This is the Sidewinder. Then we have two kinds of ATGM missiles, the Hellfires in this case, and you can choose the one you prefer. Of course, the cost is different, so you can choose the one you prefer. And here, same for the rockets, we have the standard Hydra rockets, the same adopted also on the Apache, same for the missiles. And these one are bigger rockets without a real name. I simply designed them, I found them cool. For now, we will check the helicopter first, and later the weapons. So let's start with the helicopter. I think it's really beautiful. To make this helicopter, I followed the Bell helicopter website. So here, as you may notice, we have a 3D model of the original helicopter that was really helpful to design the LEGO variant. I think we can start from the front. Here we have this beautiful nose with sensors. This one can actually rotate. Let's see if I can do it on the program. As usual, for who is new, the program sometimes is a little bit bugged, so please forgive me if something is not working, but no, today is working. So here we have the sensor that can rotate. Same for the main gun. Here we have a rotary cannon that of course can also rotate. So a rotary cannon that can rotate, yes, sounds weird, but it works. Let's see if we can aim into the same direction of the sensors, yes. And actually also the rotary cannon can rotate, so this one is more like an A10 Warthog, but if you like the A10 Warthog, I built it. Also that one is really good, so check it. Let's continue. Here we have other sensors on the front. Here these slopes in a dark bluish gray color are actually flares launchers. We have two on the front and two on the rear. It would be even better with some adhesives that some company make, so I don't want to name them, but you can find adhesives for them. And here we have the cockpit. Of course, as we said before, it's in a minifigure scale, so if you want you can place minifigure inside, and then you have to disconnect the cockpit. I know it's not the best solution, but unfortunately it's not possible to achieve anything with LEGO. Here we have our minifigure that you can place inside. Okay, here, just to let you notice that it's in minifigure scale. And here you can see all the controls that the pilot and gunner have. So here we have the space for the pilot and here for the gunner. with all the instruments. I think it's quite detailed for this kind of creation. I like it. And of course, now we can place also the pilot. Yes, why not? We can place also the pilot inside. And then you have to close this one again. So you connect it and close it. Okay, so this is how it looks like with the two pilots inside. Again, really beautiful. Here, if we continue, we can find another sensor here on the top, the beacon light, other things here on the top, details. Here we have the rotor. The rotor, I think, is another thing that it's awesome. Everything is awesome. No, not that one. Because I connected the rotor on a ball joint. So thanks to the ball joint, we can move the rotor in any direction. So we can, for example, move it like this, or let's see. Of course, on the program is more tricky, but you can move the rotor in any direction, and of course, also rotate. Then here on the sides we can find the beacon lights, green for the right and red for the left. On the back we can find other little details here, the engine exhaust. Also here on the front, I think the engine air intakes turned out pretty nice. I love them. Here we can find other details like the chaff launchers, as I told you before. Other details here are on the bottom. I adopted that this should be a minifigure sword for the tail detail. I think it turned out pretty nice. Other details here and there. Another beacon light on the back, and also the back rotor, I think it turned out pretty nice. I like it. Of course, also this one can rotate as well. Let's see. Let me use the right button, and okay, also this one can rotate as well, as you may notice. And for the helicopter itself, I think that's all. Now we can check also the weapons. As I told you before, the standard configuration is Hellfire missiles, Hydra rockets, and Sidewinder missiles. The Hellfire are anti-tank guided missiles, while the Sidewinder is an anti-air missile. So let's start with the Hellfire missiles. Okay, first we copy them, so we can use them for the other side. Add them also on the other wing. Another interesting thing that I didn't mention before, but now you can clearly see, the wings are angled just like the real one. Is another feature that I love it. Then we can add the rocket launchers. One goes here and two. And at the end we can add our Sidewinder missiles. We can add one here and another one to the other side. Okay, perfect. Of course, you don't need to add all the weapons if you don't want to. Now I added the standard payload with the maximum number of weapons. But of course, if you want, you can add more rockets or more missiles, whatever you want. Actually, you can even add the weapons not adopted by this helicopter. If you want, on the channel you can find also my aircraft weapon pack with many weapons. There are missiles, rockets, whatever you want, and you can use them. And this is how it looks like with the weapons. Remember that this helicopter in real life and in Lego is based on a previous version that was called Cobra, that you can find here. And here we are with my previous Cobra, and this one is the Viper. So I started from here. So what do you think? The upgrade was worth it? If I have to choose, yes, the Viper is better. The Viper is better. But I don't know. It's about you. So which one is your favorite? The Cobra or the Viper? And what about the improvement? So remember my previous Viper? Which one do you prefer? The previous or the new one? And let me also know what you want to see next. Of course, if some of you ask for something and I notice that that comment receives a lot of the attention, so many upvotes, of course that creation will have a priority on the others. So it's really important that you let me know what you want to see next. And also for today that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't leave a like, why you did it? Do it now. No. You like it? Yes? Leave a thumbs up. Okay. Sure? Okay. Now we can continue. Remember to leave me the comment as I told you before. Okay. And see you again in a next video with a new project. Bye.